And we are joined today by Donald Duncan, the Caldwell County Manager, checking on how things are going in the aftermath of Helene up in Caldwell County. Thank you so much for coming in. First of all, it's good to have you.
We're glad to be here, Rob. It's been a trying time. We've been a lot of hours in it, but we're getting there. We're moving forward.
You're staying busy because when you came into the station, your phone was going off, your watch was going off, so a lot of folks are still staying in touch. Tell us now, how are things in Caldwell County? I know Collettsville in particular, Wilson Creek area was really hit hard.
Yeah, the whole county was hit hard, particularly the northern and western sections, anything going north of Lenore toward Blowing Rock, the Happy Valley area, but Caldwell, Wilson Creek, Collettsville area, all the way up into Mortimer, Edgemont and the Globe was just completely devastated. It does, when you hear people say a bomb went off, that's what it looks like. We had several small tornadoes that spun up. I actually survived a tornado myself on the roof of a building. So we got to experience quite a bit of that. And the pressure that we've been under as a team has been tremendous because a lot of professionals that have a tremendous amount of experience in emergency management. This is still the biggest event we've all ever seen collectively. So it's been fun. We've done a lot of 20-hour days, a lot of lost sleep. You go home and you got to deal with a yard full of debris, and then you go back to work and you're dealing with all these other folks and trying to help them with their problems. So
making progress at this point?
We're making great progress. We're moving forward. I want to stress safety to everybody. We're starting to see more and more issues, people burning brush. We've had people already caught on fire. We've had to treat burn victims. We've had people injured by chainsaw. It's not worth it. Stay safe, be prepared. Main thing is wear proper protective equipment, and don't overwork yourself. Don't stress. Get the debris out, and we'll take care of it. We'll get it up.
And how are the roads? Is that coming along as well? Getting more roads open?
More roads every day. We still have about 25 streets in Lenore that are closed. Most everything in Granite, Sawmills, and Hudson is ready to go. There's a few key places that just have a lot of pole damage that has to be removed before they can get the roads open. The other thing that you're going to see now too is that line crews and DOT crews are working. So you'll see a road that was open yesterday is closed today. Not that something's wrong, but they're in there doing repair work. So if you leave to go to work, leave early. The crews will get there, they'll start repairs, and then you may have to wait and see what happens, how it goes. It may be after dark, and you may have to have an alternative route to get home. And I would stress that for anybody in a disaster, always know your alternative routes to get to and from work and home.
And we always like to ask when we have folks in talking about this, how can people help the folks of Caldwell County?
So we are taking donations. Caldwell County is setting up the Western Distribution Center for the whole western part of the state. That will be up and running this afternoon as we speak. We have National Guard members coming in. We've worked with a wonderful local partner here in Hickory Springs. They had a warehouse for lease. They've leased it to us at a below market rate and waived a lot of the fees so we could get into it. The county commissioners approved that contract last night in an emergency meeting. So today we'll be opening a 90,000 square foot warehouse. Right now, if you have donations, take them to any donation drop-off point. Also, I'll remind everybody, use reputable 501c3 companies. Use your United Way, your Rotary Club, your Ruritan clubs. Others that I failed to mention here, but those guys are already set up for this and they know what to do, and then they can get it to us and we can start mass packaging it and sending it west. We can do care packages. If you're still in your home and you can get communications to us, let us know. We will send people to you and we will bring you a care package to get you through.
And you have a nice story to end it on. You rescued a pet, didn't you? I don't know if it's a pet, but you rescued an animal.
It's a mascot.
It's become
for sure.
A pet, yeah.
Yeah, so we were up in Wilson Creek. One of our animal care enforcement officers, who's a law enforcement officer, and others, firefighters, were up there doing rescue missions and trying to break the road open so they could get to folks in Edgemont and Mortimer. And they found a baby beaver that had washed away from its family. And of course, they're communal animals, so it was by itself, and so now it's part of our family.
Okay.
We love him. He's really cool. I don't know if it's male or female yet, and we tried to guess a name, so we just called it Hurricane. So we got Hurricane the Beaver as our mascot, and everybody loves him. He's really cool.
He's really become the pet of everybody, right?
Yeah, and I'll shoot you some pictures you can post.
Excellent. Get us some pictures of that. And last thing, we'll close on, is there a website, Facebook page that folks can go for information about Caldwell County?
We would ask you to go to our Caldwell County webpage. We have a link just for disaster relief, and it has all the information on it that any citizen is going to know. And this information is not only good for Caldwell County, but also good for surrounding counties.
Okay. Donald Duncan, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it.
You,
it's good to meet you and good to have you in the studio. Donald Duncan, the Caldwell County Manager, updating us on conditions in Caldwell County, and we appreciate him joining us here on WHKY News.